Hey, welcome to Run and Gun Reloaded. That's our new catchphrase. Welcome to 2 Run, 2 Gun.
Don't scare away the fish.
Alex, like, I'm legitimately a little concerned about you tonight. I know I'm not really I'm like a little goofy too, but like, I'm pretty worried about you.
Listen, I just want Saya to be really strong.
Saya's all, how strong is Saya got? What are other levels? I forget.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, it's a beautiful waveform. Oh, it's gorgeous.
You can't just start talking about the waveforms.
They're gorgeous.
Oh.
I love them.
They are.
DJ.
I just pictured eating like a shelder or cloister.
You can only eat a little bit of it.
Oh yeah.
And it's the part of the face.
I had muscles. I had
like when you tell the server like, oh, I don't want to eat the face.
Well, that's all.
That's all.
That's their face, which is also their body. Yeah, I ate mussels one time at Disney World.
Yeah.
And it didn't give me muscles. I was really disappointed.
Oh, was it good?
It was okay. Here's the thing. It was good, but like I couldn't stand the texture of that going down my throat. It was like I was eating snot. Like it was good. That's the thing that ticked. You know what I did after that?
Huh.
There was like I don't know if this is gonna sound gross, but they came in like a sauce kind of thing. It was like a broth.
Yeah.
It was weird. But they had breadsticks at this restaurant, and I dipped it in there.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. There's this Canadian place at Disney World because they have that World Showcase. They got Canada. So,
yeah.
You know, good Canada food.
Good old Canadian food.
They also have like, I went to the Japanese place.
Yeah.
And and they had figure arts, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I went to buy them, and the lady checking out was like, talking to me, and I was like, a lot, and I was like, it was like obvious, like no disrespect to her, but it was like one of those obvious, like, you gotta be nice to the customers, and it was like, oh no, please, I just want to buy this and leave, like you're being real nice, and I'm sure you're being paid to be real nice.
Wait, why didn't I switch? I'm a fucking fool.
And I don't want to be rude at all, but I also don't like talking to people.
Well, first phase of plan succeeded. Second phase? Yay! Good job, Mubsy. You're a good friend. Not the best friend, though.
I'm sure you, like, have felt that before, right? Like, I don't want to be rude, and it's not that I don't want to talk to people, because I do like to talk to people.
Yeah.
But I also don't like to talk to people, because I have social anxieties.
Yeah.
Not as bad as I used to, but when it used to be real bad for me, and it's gotten better.
Yeah.
But it's still not great, and sometimes people like start trying to talk to me, and I'm like, you know, like I'll be checking out,
yeah,
and I'll like, oh, I feel rude, but I literally like can't. It's not that I'm like straight up like leave or just like cut them off. It's just I feel like I'm not answering good enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like so like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll like answer and not bring up any other conversation, hoping that they get the gist. The thing about me is that I have the resting bitch face.
Yeah.
So everyone just assumes I don't want to talk mostly, and that gets me through just fine.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm confusing about
like,
it.
it's like, I hate that people think I'm unapproachable, but at the same time, it's very good for me.
like here's the thing. I'm like, I fluctuate.
Yeah.
Where sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't talk to human beings today.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, oh man, I want to talk to people. I want to, like, you know, meet more people and stuff like that. And just have a nice little chat. Sometimes it's really refreshing to have a nice little chat with people. But other times I'm like, I'm not up for this right now.
I'm always at the don't want to talk to people level. That is my constant state.
But, the worst is phone calls. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to make a fucking phone call.
No, I've got...
Ever.
I hate that in general, but also I have like hearing problems, and like I can hear just fine in person for the most part, but I cannot hear over phones. And apparently my other friend also has this problem, so I'm not alone. So that's good, but yeah, I cannot hear over like phones. Like someone has to be talking very slow and clear. So because I don't have any current responsibilities, it's fine, but when I actually have to, like, use the phone for shit, I'm gonna be doomed.
When I
also, I can't really get a job that requires answering phones.
When I worked at Domino's Pizza when I was in high school, I was like, I'm just gonna work really hard on making the pizza, and maybe I won't have to answer the phone. And I somehow made it like months before they were like, oh, we should probably teach Matt how to answer the phone and take orders. And I was like, oh my gosh! And then everybody called me ma'am.
Oh my god!
Like so many people was like, thank you, ma'am. And one dude was like that, like, it was a little uncomfortable.
Oh no!
Oh, that's also a little uncomfortable. Yeah, what? I think a dude called me like babe or something.
Oh.
And I was like, and then he was like, "Thank you, ma'am." And I was like, and okay, I've gotten socially better.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't sound like it from what I was just saying, but I think I would correct them now. Yeah. I don't know if I would correct them now.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's really not
worth it over the phone and a Domino's order. Like no.
It's really, like, I'm a very lazy person when it comes to social things. Like, it's not worth half the shit.
No, that's what, like,
I will talk the maximum I need to, like, that's it.
Like, people calling me ma'am on the phone, to me personally, like, it's like, oh, I mean, whatever, you know? Like, I can see people, you know, being bothered by that. But for me, it's like, well, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But also, I just don't want to. That extends the interaction for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Like, if phone interactions are like I'm afraid that made me sound like I like to hate talking to people, and I don't want people to start conversations with me.
Yeah.
Which I don't. It's just that certain times, and especially at that Disney World, because it was really awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, it was just super awkward, but...
Well, don't worry, Matt, I'll say it. I don't want to have conversations!
No,
I'm just that... I'm the extremely introverted, like, I just don't want to talk. Like, I'll talk to my... The thing is, I talk to my friends, and I talk a lot when I talk to my friends. Yeah. But I just don't need more than a handful of people.
Yeah, like, I want to get out and meet new people. And that, like, I really want to.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like, and like, I always feel like I'm like, I'll be at a thing and people will be talking to me and I'll feel like, oh no, I'm like, they're wanting to talk to me and I'm not contributing enough because I don't know how to keep up human conversations because I'm a robot.
No, I get like that, but with, like, friends that I already have.
Yeah.
If I haven't seen them in a while. Like, if I haven't seen a friend in a while, which is very likely because I've been very not going out ever kind of person, recently especially. But, if I haven't seen a friend in a while and, like, we're sitting in a room alone, I'm just like, oh god, what do I do?
Certain friends, it's like, I haven't seen you in a while and we're alone together and it's like, I guess it doesn't really happen anymore to me and, like, my main, like, the people I see all the time.
Yeah.
But...
I'm gonna heal...
Well, here's my thing. Sometimes, like, this is completely different. And I don't blame anybody. It's not anybody's fault but my own.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes certain, like, friends of mine won't really, like, I guess, talk completely a lot when we're all hanging out.
Yeah.
And I feel like I gotta bounce between, like, keeping them all entertained.
No, and then on the other side of that, because I'm one of those people who doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah.
I'm always just like, no, I don't. No, ignore me. I'm fine just listening to the other conversation. No, I don't want the other person to feel left out. I'm good.
I know. I'm so like, I don't want anybody to feel left out.
But it's like I can deal because I'm that person that's fine. Like. When I was, like, in high school and stuff, like, I was cool listening to other people's conversations. Like, that was just my thing.
That sounds like,
No, honestly, I knew a lot of people's shit because I was just quiet and I just listened.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm fine with listening to people.
Oh my gosh, this was super awkward. When I was in high school...
I don't have to contribute.
When I was in high school, I was in a Spanish class.
Yeah.
And it was, like, me and, like, a bunch of the, like, popular girls.
Yeah.
I guess that would be considered. And then, like, two, like, of the, like, jock dudes that were actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
But one day they, like, weren't in the class.
Yeah.
And the girls were like, let's talk about, like, deep like sexual like secrets and stuff. and I think somebody looked over at me and they were like, "Oh, that's just Matt." And then they continued, and I was like, "Oh boy, this is great."
Oh no.
Like, I think what she meant by it is like, Matt's not gonna like tell people about this.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, "Ooh no, this is the worst." I'm gonna sit here and draw Pokemon until the Spanish teacher accuses me of drawing devil magic, because that's what she did.
And then you get thrown out, and then you won't be here anymore.
She didn't ever like yell at me for drawing Pokemon.
Yeah.
I know she yelled at one of my friends.
She thought
I was cheating. She was like dead set on trying to prove that I was cheating, because I had a rough time with her class.
Yeah.
Because it was a pretty hard class. Like, her teaching method was kind of different than what I was used to, too.
Yeah.
But I got a, like, B on one of the tests, and she was, like, searching everywhere to find out how I was cheating. She was trying to find out how I was
B, it's impossible. Like, really? 100% A, then sure, maybe.
Yeah. Like,
but a B?
Like,
if you're cheating and only getting a B, that's well planned, and you should get away with it.
Now listen, here's the thing. I felt bad for her because the class really like messed with her.
Oh yeah,
and she was a nice lady. She was nice.
She was all right.
My
opinion's a little less bad because she we had a mandatory 2 years of Spanish in our high school, and I took them, and I immediately ollied out, and she was insistent on me taking Spanish 3, and I was like, nah.
Here's the thing about her being suspicious about me cheating. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I kind of did cheat, and I kind of did it in the most ingenious way. I still think this is fucking genius. It's not really. I guess it's pretty easy to see. I wrote the answers on my pencil with another pencil.
Well, that would require 2 pencils, which is beyond most high schoolers.
Well, I had options. I had an art class. I took the dreaded Art 4 that didn't even exist. The rumored Art 4.
I don't know if we talked about this on the show before, but there's Art 1 and Art 2 in our high school. Art 3 wasn't even supposed to exist, but it was added because people before us wanted to do it and stuff. So we did Art 3. We made up Art 4
because
we were like, "Hey, can we do Art 3 again?" And she was like, "Sure."
We were both going to art school.
Yeah, we were both planning on that.
I forget the name of the art school.
Good.
Art Institute.
Yeah.
But that didn't pan out.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, I decided not to go like months before.
Yeah.
And I just stayed in Art 4.
Yeah.
And I feel like the teacher was kind of disappointed in me. I feel like she kind of thought I was giving up on my dreams.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, she was right.
She was a little right. Well, the thing is, I'm glad I didn't go to that particular school.
Yeah.
No offense.
No offense.
It's just, I know several people that went to this school.
And got spit out.
None of them have any high opinions of that school, so.
Yeah. Oh, I was only there for 3 days, but
So, you know, we've had good talk.
Listen, my claim to fame is that I technically am a reverse Spencer from iCarly.
Yeah.
He went to, what was it, like law school for 3 days, and then he became an artist. I went to art school for 3 days. And, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but that was interesting.
I'm not a lawyer, but I played almost all the Ace Attorney games.
You know, I'm the same. No, I mean, I was looking into, like, I was seriously looking into, like, law stuff towards the end of high school.
You used to bring a law book, and I'd be like, Alex, you going to law school?
Oh my god, that was like an ongoing joke.
And I don't know why. Dude, wait, some of my best high school memories are just being like, I gotta poop, and then I'd go home. Because we didn't have stall doors, so I'd be like, my stomach's not feeling good, which it really wasn't. I had to poop. And then I'd go home, poop, and play Ace Attorney or read Case Closed in the middle of the day, and then either go back at lunch. Sometimes I wouldn't go back at lunch.
Yeah, that was fun.
I had so many days we were allowed to miss, and I used them all.
I used them all too, but it was more noble. It was more noble than your shit.
Well, you don't, like, listen, I had to shit. There were no bathroom stalls. Stall doors.
Made it a point to never go to the bathroom at school. I don't think I ever really had to, except for like a couple times.
I know. I only remember one
Hello,
time
sir.
I gave in and took a crap with the no stalls.
That must have been hell.
It was awful, and I felt like anyone could. No! I didn't do it. I was gonna do it. I was like, I have to do it, and then I was like, wait a minute. The seventh, because the 7th and 8th graders when they're in high school, I was like, the 7th and 8th grade bathroom has stall doors, but we're not supposed to be in it. So I like Metal Gear Solid my way down into the 7th and 8th grade bathroom and went in there and shat horribly.
Shat.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Never mind. I was about to get gross. I was like, I don't like to wear jeans after I poop. I don't like to wear jeans in general when I'm not out.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't wear jeans. I've never worn jeans. Actually, I've worn jeans, but I have barely.
No, they sell these, like, pajama pants that look like dress pants, and they're supposed to fool people. And I look at them sometimes, and I'm like, would I dare? Would I dare?
See, Revolver Ocelot hasn't had a single damn anything going on, so I figured he could slash a bird to death.
He's looking for a job. It's hard economy.
Aww.
Oh my gosh. And then Revolver Ocelot passes away.
If he could, he would, but it's impossible at this point.
Yeah. If that was a crit, and they all critted, and it hit 5 times.
It's possible. Oh, he has Growl and Sand Attack. That wouldn't have helped us with Alyx Sam. Was he missed recovering?
He heals us. You know.
He missed.
A great fable.
You can do it, Revolver Ocelot. Do it.
I really don't.
Oh, get that fat bird.
Yeah. I'm literally at the end of my rope.
That critical hit. Just what I needed.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh
so the next
no!
episode of Run and Gun.
I was wondering if the seafoam was up. Yay! I'm smart. We did it. Now we can go back to Cinnabar.
Okay, so
next time we'll be at Cinnabar and we'll do that stuff.
And we'll head into Pokemon Mansion.
Whoa! It's a mansion.